Okay, boys and girls, the Junkman here with another detailing related video. And today we are going to fix another part of Project Cayenne that we're working on, that fender with the glue. I'm going to show you all how I got all that glue off the car. So let's go around, take another look at it, and we'll do us a good before and after shot. And man, I just woke up kind of tired, but I'm gonna push through. So here we go. Okay, here is the damage in question. This is glue that is stuck to the car from when they removed a clear bra. So this is our before shot. Now they've got this glue. I'm gonna remove the rest of this clear bra from the car, but they've got glue everywhere. They got glue up here, it's glue all right here, glue. So I'm gonna get all of that off. All this is gonna be real easy. This is gonna be the challenging part right here. So I'm gonna get all that. Let me get what we're going to be using, and so I can show it to you. Hold on a sec. Okay, this is what we are going to be using. It is called, let me get in here close, Tac Rapid Remover. Tac Rapid Remover. It's a little much for me to say when I've just woke up. But I did a video on this once before, but it's one of the many videos that accidentally got deleted. But this is the secret potion. Now let me show you something. On the back here, on the back are the instructions on how to use this product. There's the instructions. You don't have to watch a video, you can just read the instructions. There's the instructions right there. That little label has all the instructions. Read the label. Now I'm gonna show you how to use it, but read the instructions. Because some of you are gonna be doing some, if 1X is good, 2X is better crap, and you're gonna find out that that's not, it don't work that way. This product definitely does not work that way. All right. Basically, what the product says do, let me go over here and let you, oh, by the way, this is the side that I fixed. As you can see, it is immaculate. Look at that. Let's see if I can get that sunbeam in the picture. Can I get that sunbeam in there? I don't think I can, but yeah. Yeah, that side is looking excellent. Let me go on over here on this side to give y'all something to look at. Okay. Basically, the instructions say, let's see here. It says to spray the product on the stain. And do not, I repeat, do not leave it on the car more than 120 seconds. This product begins to work right away. Now, if you leave it on the car more than 120 seconds, it ain't gonna work right. The instructions tell you exactly what to do. Read the instructions, do exactly what the instructions say. It's that simple, folks. Don't make it rocket science, because this ain't rocket science. It ain't. All you gotta do is read the instructions, do what the label says to do. I cannot stress that enough. For you folks that you think, well, if 120 seconds works, then 240 seconds ought to be even better. No, it makes it twice as worse. So you need to read the instructions. Do what they say. Am I repeating myself enough? Obviously, reading the instructions is pretty daggone important. All right, so I'm going to set you all up, and I'm going to start this process. And looks like I'm going to get a table out here so you all can see what I'm doing and see how it works. So hold on a second. I'm going to go get a very important tool that I need. Okay, Here is your very important tool. All right. It's basically what you use to spread Bondo with. For those of you who don't know what Bondo is, it's what they used to use to take dents out of cars when it was an art form. Now they just replaced the whole panel. You know, the guys are losing the ability to, like the way my father did it, the artwork behind body work. But that's basically what that is what you use to spread Bondo with. Now, since I've already done one side, I know that this glue has been on here for years. So I'm actually going to use a different tool. It's my interior tool that I use to rip interiors apart. Well, because I don't rip, I should say take apart. But that's what I'm going to use. It's a little harder. It doesn't flex as much as this does. I mean, this is pretty sturdy. It's pretty sturdy. It just so happens that this came with my purchase, so it's got the number to Rapid Tac directly. And as well as their website where you can go find this product. So now I hope this is showing up because I cannot even see my screen. There's so much sun out here. But that's what that is. So I'm going to be using this tool. Now, another thing to note, this is going to scratch up the paint, especially the tool I'm using. It's going to scratch it up. It ain't going to scratch it up a lot. I mean, it'll easily buff out, but it's going to scratch up the paint. Okay, so if you get real stupid with it, and you mess around and do some damage. But I know that I'm not going to do that. I'm going to take my time and go slowly. So let me start by spraying a little bit of this stuff on here. So here I go. I'm going to get close to the car because the wind's blowing it around. So I've applied a nice little liberal amount there. I'm going to let that sit. And since we're going to do this in real time, I'm not going to wait 120 seconds before I actually start scraping on this stuff. As a matter of fact, let me double check something. Let's see here. We're doing this real time. Okay. So I'm going to leave this on here for 1 minute. 1 minute. That's all I'm going to do. Now, I'm going to have to guesstimate on my 1 minute because I ain't got my stopwatch running. But that's how long I'm going to leave it on there. 1 minute. And now, I'm thinking it's been about 1 minute. I'm going to test by touching the edge here. Look at that. See that spot? It came right off. Let me test this right here. Look at this. Look how fast this stuff is coming off of here. Look at this. Look at this. Boys and girls, this is what the professionals use. I've heard people say paint thinner. I've heard people say other ridiculous lacquer. So, I mean, some of the suggestions I've heard people make about how to remove this stuff, it's ridiculous. You just can't listen to everybody on the internet. You got some hacks out there. I mean, they are hacks. Okay? So you got to be careful who you get your advice from. You know, some guy calls himself a professional. He's in this line of business. If he's really a professional, he'll at least have a website. You know, at least. If he does it professionally. Now, I need to go get a towel so that I can wipe this stuff off with. Look at how easy this is coming off. And let me tell you, this stuff was caked on. It was caked on. But look how easy it's coming off. It's been on here for years. Again, this is what the professionals use. Right here. This is what the professionals use. You see how fast it is? You know, I've used Goo-Gone. I've used Goo-Gone Automotive Formula. I've used 3M Adhesive Remover. Nothing works like this stuff. Nothing works like this stuff. I mean, yeah, you could be stupid and use paint lacquer thinner. You know, you could go out there and work like a hack too and mess up your paint job. But look how that's coming off. Look how easy it's coming off. This is the real deal. This is what the professionals use. Rapid Tac. There it is. Rapid Tac. Rapid Remover. Let me see here. Let me see. Yeah. So what I'm going to do is I am going to get this off the car and then come back and show you what it looks like. I'm going to also get all these spots off the car. I need to get a towel. Y'all know how I do my videos. I just turn the camera on and start going. I don't plan none of this stuff. I don't think about what I'm going to say. I just go. I roll with it. So let me get this off the car because you need to get it off quick. And then we'll come back and look at the finished product. Here we go. All right, boys and girls, here is the job with all of the glue removed. And as you can see, it came out outstanding. Let's get you there. Now, you know, if that, I can't tell, like I said, there's so much light out here. If that sunbeam is highlighting how dull the paint looks right now, because I haven't buffed on it. That's the next step. But look at that. Now, there's a couple of things I want you to pay attention to. Notice my seam. Notice that seam. Notice how clean that seam is. When you're doing this, don't push glue into the seam. When you get down close to the seam, go in a direction away from the seam. That's what you want to do. Also, I'm wiping on a little spot here. See if that, yeah. Is that a rock chip? I think it might be a rock chip. It is. Also, you don't have to scrape areas like, let me let you see the hood. You remember the spots and stuff that were all up here? I didn't have to scrape that. All I did was spray them, waited about 30 seconds and started wiping on them. And they just wiped right off the car. That glue did. So, one thing about this clear bra is I would tell you, you need to be really extremely careful around the clear bra because this stuff will take the clear bra off the car probably. I'm going to use a heat gun to assist me in removing that, but I'm pretty sure it'll start the edges peeling and take that stuff right off. So you need to be careful around anything that's glue-like seals and stuff like that, like these headlights. You want to be careful around stuff like that. Don't just go be spraying willy-nilly all over the freaking place. You know, control what you're doing. Work in a controlled environment. I'm doing this outside because I'm not at a Brother in His Garage Productions. So I'm here at the house, so I gotta make do. But as you can see, that glue is gone. So this is gonna be our after shot. This is after. So I'm gonna show you the before and after together so that you can see. I mean, I get all that stuff off of there. Up here on the hood, I might need to touch that a little bit more, but I mean, both sides of the car were like that. And this side, you can tell it was buffed out. Well, I don't know. It's a white car, so it's white hide swirls bad. If you can see swirls in white, you are the last person on earth who should be taking care of your paint. Because I mean, I've seen white cars where I could see the swirls. It's like, it was a guy freaking drying his car with a Brillo pad. I mean, it was that bad. And I don't see how he didn't see it, but he didn't. It was at a car show where I was doing a clinic, but I was like, wow, man. So, but that's it. That's it, boys and girls. Let me see, anything else that I forgot to tell you. Not all spots need to be, you don't need to spray it directly on the car and soak it. You can use a towel, like what I got here. Like, look at this piece of glue that came off up here. Oops. I got the camera pointing down. See, there's a little piece of glue that came off of what I was using to work it. And watch this. I got plenty of product still left on the towel. So, yeah. So, I'm going to wipe. Yeah. See, it's just taking it off. So, like I said, what I did was I just sprayed some product on the towel and wiped it off. I did that for some of the areas. I mean, I didn't have to scrape and do all of that. Just sprayed some of the product on the towel and started wiping, and this stuff came right off, man. Let me tell you, this puts 3M product to shame. This stuff, like I said, this is what the professionals use. The company has their own YouTube channel where they show, I don't know if I would call him the inventor, maybe that's what he is. They show, he's got videos that show him using it. I'm pretty sure you can pick up more than your fair share of tips from him. So you can go look at his videos. Tac Rapid Remover. That's what it's called. Tac Rapid Remover. It's an adhesive remover, just like it says. I'm telling you, this is what the professionals use. So, you know, maybe for some light stuff, like if you're taking a dealer decal off a car when they first put it on, and you go pick up your car and they got this stupid crap on there, you could use something like Rapid or the Goo-Gone and stuff like that. But I mean, if you don't want to waste any time, you know, get your body. This stuff will last you forever. It don't take much. It don't take much. I mean, you see how that spot looked. Look at it now, y'all. Look at it. Look at it. All right. So I'm going to call it a wrap. This is the Junkman, shining out.